Hello? I'm trying to contact Mr. Frank Spink. I wondered how you're getting on with your little project. I thought I might be able to help you, Mr. Spink, with a few things. Let me tell you something about myself. I used to visit Cradle Hill and Clay Hill in the 60s, but mainly Cradle Hill in the company of Mr. Arthur Shuttlewood. In the late 60s, I had a frightening experience on Cradle Hill. We saw what we thought was a comet in the sky, but it started to move and got bigger and bigger and bigger until it was hovering just above the trees. And then in a falling leaf motion, it descended behind the trees. I was terrified of being left there on my own. I had a bad feeling about it. As some people got close to the tree line where the object had landed, it took off again, in a strange motion. At first hovering behind the trees, rising and falling in an erratic manner. On its top was a flashing light, strobing but to no rhythm at all, like a lamp which is shorting. No sound at all. It stood there, hovering, and then it took off into the stars faster than anything I'd ever seen in my life. My friend a bit later approached another machine which was hovering. He got badly burned on the face, was terrified, didn't know what it was. A few years later, in the 70s, I was in Warminster, looking in a shop window, when I got a terrible shock in my neck and shoulders, like electric shocks. Standing there looking at me was a man in black. He looked like the old Soviet president, Khrushchev. He looked at me and just smiled, a really horrible smile. I ran. You should stay away from them, whatever they are. Gas House Lane. Go there on a Saturday night and you'll definitely see something. The end of it is now blocked, but that doesn't matter. You'll still see it. People have before. But if I was you, I wouldn't get involved. No good will come of it. What good is it doing? All these things landing there are not doing any good, are they?